And we're live. Live, live,
Yes,
live.
we're live, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing tonight? How you doing, Ray?
I I am good. Sorry about that. I had to
It's
mute my
all good.
YouTube. You would think I would, get used to this whole live stream stuff. I've been doing it for a while, but it's different when you're the one controlling everything. So
I
it's a lot
know.
of
As you can,
technology.
as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have a different background. Just thought we just jazz up the joint, so look kind of psychedelic, don't it?
Yeah, I like this one that you picked. I think it's pretty cool, pretty upbeat, which is what
Yeah,
we're going for here.
yeah. Every now and then we could change it up some. Change it
Yeah.
up some. But we have a special guest tonight again.
We do, and it's because we are going to show you guys, we're going to bring you exclusively NCR's new video that he just put out about Wichita audits getting arrested. And we not only have that for you guys, we also get to talk to NCR live because here he
Hello.
about his video.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Such a lovely place, such a nice audience. You guys have a hell of a green room.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Too bad we couldn't get you what your contract asked for. You asked for all green chocolate M&Ms, but all we had was red. So I hope you was okay with that.
I was fine with that. I was fine with that. It was peanut M&Ms. I love peanut M&Ms. They're delicious.
We also got you pizza, your favorite beverage, if you
Yes,
didn't
yes.
notice. Okay.
You know, the
Well,
only the only thing is, it's not like the green room I have in my studio. I got the chocolate fountains for people, the massage parlor on the scene with the masseuses.
I,
The evenings bringing you beer.
well,
But
I,
you
I
also have sponsors.
yeah,
We
Well, that's
can
true. True.
I mean,
You
yeah,
know,
you have sponsors to do all that, we got the rough over here.
well,
And besides, when I in your green room, I didn't get any of that. I
because
just
it was
thank
you.
you.
what my green room was when I got onto his panel. I was in the janitor's closet.
Okay, which hallway did you go down?
Right?
Too. I
No,
was in the
because
janitor's closet.
I told you to wait in the lobby, and then one of the emu would bring you to the green room.
One of the emu.
Emu.
Yeah,
That's badass. I would love
dude,
to have an
I have a
emu escort me somewhere.
Isn't
we
that just
have
isn't that just an Australian ostrich?
it's
I
a
don't
part of the
care.
ostrich family, yes, but we have Sir Reginald and the house band of emus.
That's
They
Okay.
awesome.
hey, when you have the emu army at your disposal, you use it.
I just want to
Okay.
let everyone know also that StreamYard is having issues with their chat. So every time I put a comment in, it rejects it as spam. So if I don't answer you right away, it's because I can't get over to YouTube because I'm showing a video. But just know I'm not ignoring anyone. It's not my fault. That isn't my fault anyway. Any other technical difficulties, probably me, but that one is not. Anyway, continue. My apologies for interrupting you guys.
It's all good. It's all good. So NCR, so this new video that you put out of Wichita artists going to the clink, or how I like to put it, the Gray Bar Motel. What happened?
The clink.
Well, he went to a public library and, got in some kind of an altercation when he then went live, made some very outlandish claims. Then we find out that he is going to get trespassed as well, from another location, not just the library, but it's a doozy. I mean, I didn't expect that to happen, but when it did, I had to bring the news to the people.
All right, and we getting ready to roll it here for on the R&R, and this will also be wouldn't this be NCR's first video on our on our live stream?
No, this is not by far his first video on our live stream. We've showed others. I just can't remember exactly what they were. But anytime I get the opportunity, I will show an NCR video because he's one of my favorite creators. I've been watching him for years. So.
Yeah. I know, but in my case, he's like the number 3 in my book, or on my list.
Number 3.
Yeah, the number 3. The first one would have to be, Tones Overthink It. Tones is pretty good. I like Tones.
Yeah, but he's not around anymore. So
yeah, he's busy doing other projects in real life, but
yeah.
I like Tones. He's actually been on the podcast a couple of times. He's been on some of my lives.
Dummy Kruger's another one I miss. Life.
Yeah, then my number 2, is well, he's no longer around either. I have to say, I still go back and watch Shoulders Just Cat.
Yeah, the big cat. He's
SC was the GOAT.
Yeah. And then comes NCR, then the Fraud of the News Network.
Yes, she's also one of my favorites. She will always be near and dear to me. Maggie, I love her. But shall we show your video now? Would you want to?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, let's watch this idiot go to jail.
Share the screen.
Well, there's another. He's a young Darren.
Volumes.
Hi, folks. Today, we're going to take a look at Wichita Audits, where he decided to do a live stream at a library where he was just arrested today. Before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart, and a quick word for today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Aura. Are you tired of spam calls and junk emails from companies you never even heard of or even signed up for? It's because companies buy and sell your data without you even being aware of it.
You think dating sites want you to meet other people? They want your data. That's what all websites want.
You want to put a stop to all that? Aura's here to help. Aura is an all-in-one digital security system that helps remove your data from data brokering websites before it can be resold. They provide you with a free VPN, a $1 million identity theft insurance policy, and parental controls to help keep your kids safe. I use Aura myself, and it's removed me from so many websites I didn't even know about. Aura is offering you a free 14-day trial that you can cancel at any time by using my URL, aura.com/NCR, or scanning the QR code. So you can put an end to all the junk emails, spam calls, and get peace of mind knowing that you're protected. That's aura.com/NCR, or scan the QR code to start your free 14-day trial. Thank you again for your sponsor today. And don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial. Not only is it the best way to keep your personal and financial data safe, it's the best way to help support me and this channel. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Oh, he's back there. So basically, the officers are educating her back there, letting her know that, hey, this is his right. He's allowed to do this. And she's questioning it, trying to battle it, saying, are you sure? Are you sure?
Dramatization may not have happened.
I'm live. I'm live now. Yeah, both of them. Just going live just in case, because one of them said that they're not sure if they're going to give me the CAD number, so it's a little strange. Don't know what that's about.
Now, we don't know what led up to the police being called due to the fact that he doesn't show us that because he went live after the fact that they were called and they have shown up to the library. But we can assume that he probably got into an altercation based on the history of what has happened at previous library audits of his. And we do know for a fact that he does like to threaten to pepper spray people, claiming it's self-defense. And we do know for a fact that he does have that history to get loud and especially very boisterous, which could cause a charge of disorderly conduct because he could be disturbing the peace of the other patrons at the library, which would also give them grounds to trespass him from the library because he is being a disturbance and a hindrance to the other patrons.
Yeah, just a little confusing. Just yeah, back there. Yep. All right, so I'll give a quick recap without spoiling the main video. That is the director of the library. She tried to say that this is a privately owned library, that we're not allowed to record in here. She tried to remove me. There was another pink lady that made a gun threat against me.
Allegedly.
There was another lady. There was a pink lady that made a gun threat against me and charged me. I had to back up. Like,
yeah, that's right, allegedly. But what the heck is the pink lady?
I asked myself the very same question.
I mean, what's a pink lady?
I don't know. Maybe she's wearing pink. I don't know. But it's always funny how they make all these claims, but you never see it.
That's right. Nothing to back it up with.
So much for transparency.
like this, because she was coming at me. And then I told her, I'm not afraid to say this. I said, I'm not afraid to swing at you. What the fuck? Because if a woman approaches me and starts hitting me enough to cause physical damage, this sounds wrong, but I'm going to hit back. I'm going to fight back. I don't care. Equal rights, equal fights. I'm saying it.
Wow, that sounds kind of misogynistic there, buddy. Listen, I get it. You have a right to defend yourself. Nobody's going to deny that. But you made a threat to strike her before she even came at you. You said she charged at you without actual proof of that. It's just your word that we have to take at face value. And honestly, you're not the most credible person. Now, you claimed in one video where you were almost charged with assault as well at a library when you pepper sprayed a gentleman because he came at you, and as you said, in an aggressive manner. If you would have struck that woman before she even touched you, then you're definitely going to jail. But you do have a legal right to defend yourself. And it sounds like you're just trying to bolster up your crowd to rally up for you, even though we have no real proof that you may have been threatened at all. We just have to go by your word. And again, you're not the most credible person to take at face value.
But and I'm not going to hit her just because she charged at me. That'd be stupid. But if she did.
Now, that comment he made, it to me, it does sound a bit misogynistic, you know. And
it sounds like he's a pussy.
Like, yes, he does have a right to defend himself. Texas is a stand your ground state. I understand that. But again, we have to take him at face value. And I honestly cannot take his word at face value. I need some form of proof that the claims he's making actually happen.
Yeah, and this is also the same kid who pepper sprayed a father in a library. So I don't trust anything that he says. That, you know, where's the proof? Usually they'll show altercations in their videos with people because that's what draws their stupid little subs in.
And granted, I didn't mean to cut you off, but granted, yes, I understand this is alive and this is taking place after the fact of the claims that he's making. I still just can't take it at face value. I have to question it unless I see.
They record from the moment they get somewhere. He would have it at least recorded. And they always show their altercations with people.
True. but you know, he's saying no, this was live. I did watch it while it was going down live, and
Okay, but before he went live.
yeah, he
You're
did
going
record.
to-
He would record it, but he's saying he's not putting it out there yet.
Oh, I see. Because this was just a live stream. It wasn't, he doesn't have time to edit the narrative
Yeah.
down or anything. Okay, I understand now. Gotcha. I'm a little slow.
Punched me across the face, and I felt that it was going to cause enough damage. Yes, that's the way self-defense works. Why did you take a photo of me? Why'd you take a photo of me? Was that necessary?
Yes, he has the right to.
You're a public servant. I'm just wondering, are you sending a notice out to look out for me or something?
Wait a
It's
minute.
my
Pause it.
right.
One quick minute.
Wrong.
Yes, he has a right to take a photo of you. I'm like, you taking pictures of everybody else. Why they can't take a picture of him?
Like it's recording for me, but not for thee.
I'm like, because nothing in the law and the Constitution say that people that's, that they're on the clock can't take a picture of you.
Not
They
that
have a
I'm-
photo limit. Exactly. It's almost like, it's like if in Ciara, if I was working at the counter, behind, at this library, and NCR walked in, I sure would took out my picture, my camera, took a picture of him. Do you think he'd have a problem with that?
No.
Would you have a problem with that, NCR?
Maybe.
I mean, it's my First Amendment right.
Especially if this dude's walking around, probably all masked up, looking like some kind of person who wants to do harm, people are going to take a picture. It just is further proof for their side of what he's doing. I mean, everybody has a right to take a picture, especially if you're recording them.
But then again, this is the same guy that went, along with Chill and a few other idiots, went to a home of a police officer, which was the wrong house.
Yeah.
Went onto this lady's property, and the lady, again, I think we was in Texas. Lady said, if you can get off my property, I'm a defend myself, I'm gonna protect myself. He tells the lady, well, you don't have right to say that, or I'm like, but you on her property. She don't know you.
They're real good at telling everybody what they can and can't do, but they're not real good at Googling anything. So we all know.
Right.
Like I'm committing some crime. Am I committing a crime, sir? I have no problem with you taking a photo of me, but you're taking a photo of me like I'm committing a crime. I'm allowed to voice my grievances to a government. I'm allowed to voice my grievances to an officer. If you want to arrest me for being a disruption, I will sue you.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks. And I'll give him partial credit. He is right. He does have a right to redress his government. He does have a right to express his opinions about the government. But what he doesn't have a right to do is disturb the other patrons in the library. If he is raising his voice to scream and yell, which does cause a disturbance to the other patrons, then he could be subject to disorderly conduct. And he could be facing a trespassing charge, because the library at that point can say you are a hindrance to the services of the library by disturbing the other patrons, so they can trespass you. And if they so wish, they could file a complaint for disorderly conduct because you are disturbing the other patrons.
Jeez. All right. So it looks like they're. No. I'm not detained.
No. Sam's notifying you've been banned from the courthouse, okay?
Why?
That's what they want to do, all right? So this is your notification, you've been trespassed. If you return to the property, you're going to be banned, or excuse me, arrested, okay?
And why am I being trespassed?
Because they chose to.
Well, can I see who filed this?
Yeah, Wilbar County Courthouse.
And who exactly? What name?
So you're refusing to sign it?
I'm not refusing to sign it. Did you hear me verbally say I'm refusing to sign it? I'm asking questions, sir.
You don't have to, Mr. Kim.
Then why are you threatening like I'm going to get arrested if I don't sign it?
No, I didn't say that, sir.
You said, are you refusing to sign it?
You've been notified that you've been banned from the property. If you return, you're arrested.
I'm not signing it. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
And there's a couple of things we need to address here. First off, it seems like he was trespassed from either the library itself or possibly another location that he went to earlier that day. I think he did say he went to the courthouse, and it may have been the courthouse who trespassed him. Second thing is, the officer never mentioned once about arresting you for refusing to sign it. So where are you getting this that you're going to arrest me if I don't sign it? He never said that in the entirety of this video. Also, it looks like we might have another example of disorderly conduct. While yes, he does have a right to tell the cop to go fuck themselves, he doesn't have a right to do it in a loud, boisterous tone like he just did the second time as the cop walked away. That can be disorderly conduct yet again, because he would be disrupting and offending the patrons of the library.
See, it's because the library is a limited public forum. I'm not entirely sure he even has the right to tell that officer to go F himself in that setting.
Right.
I think if he did it outside, it'd be a different story. But in that library setting, they don't want you to use offensive language at all. So I don't think he really has the right to, quote unquote, redress his government in that manner.
It's a bit of a gray area because, while yes, the first time he said it, it would be considered him expressing his First Amendment right to redress the government.
But can I ask a crazy question?
Okay.
Which y'all know I'm really good at. He says he want to redress his government. He's in a public library. How are you redressing your government in a public library?
I believe so.
A library?
In the true sense of what redressing your government means, no, he's not. He's just trying to cause more interaction to keep the live stream going.
If he addressed his government, he go to City Hall or either what state in Texas, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
Austin. Austin is the capital of Texas, or either go to DC. But you redress your government in the library
to a police officer. Yeah.
That's almost like, audit them going to the public library, going back to the public library, say he want to file a request for the water, the water people. That's the way I have to put it, because speaking off the cuff. But yeah,
it's not. If you study the Constitution, which we all did, because we all went to school, we all went to high school, right? Redressing government is through peaceful protest, letter writing, campaigning, things like that. Grassroots efforts, things like that. It's not swearing at a police officer in the middle of a public library.
Right.
But they misinterpret every time they get on camera, every ounce of the Constitution they wish to pick and choose from.
Yeah, they pick and choose what they want from the Constitution. And then when it get, like I always say, they get to the 10th Amendment, they just ignore it or just act like it doesn't exist.
Yep. This is true.
And the library can actually trespass him and have him cited for disorderly conduct for disrupting the patrons yet again.
So here we go, guys. So I'm barred from. So, all right, can you get okay. All right, guys. So this is a lot that just happened. So earlier we audited the courthouse. It went pretty smoothly, but now it turns out we are trespassed from the courthouse for exercising a constitutional right. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. I know, sir, I voiced my grievances to an officer. That is not illegal. There's a Supreme Court ruling saying I can cuss at an officer and it's not a disruption.
Yes, and you can do that outside on the public sidewalk, and it would not be a crime. But since you're doing it inside the library, the second time when you raised your voice, that does become disorderly conduct. That is a chargeable offense. you should be aware of this. You know, if you're going to continue your auditing, you need to understand forum doctrine. And a library is considered a limited public forum. So time, place, and manner restrictions can be held here. And seeing as you are disrupting the patrons by yelling and raising your voice and yelling, go fuck yourself, that is grounds for them to actually have you cited with disorderly conduct. Now, if the charges stick, that's another matter, but they do have the grounds to charge you and arrest you.
Sir, that's not the way things work.
Time you're under arrest for disorderly conduct, put your hand behind your back.
Dad, can you use your phone? This is calm down, sir. It's my dad's property.
Sir,
Okay.
you stay back or I'll arrest you right now for hindering. You understand me?
Did you say that was his dad's property?
I was just seeing what.
According to him, the cell phone was his dad's.
I heard him say that. That's my dad's property. I'm like, wait. You, Mr. Frauditor, have to use your dad's property? I thought, hey, you had your own.
Well, his dad has him brainwashed, so why not use his dad's stuff too? I mean, only makes sense.
Right.
And this is where the live stream ends. Clearly, we can see he was charged with disorderly conduct, and he was trespassed from the courthouse, apparently. So he's got a trespassing charge to look forward to and a disorderly conduct charge. I'll keep an eye out for any updates as they come along. I will keep a close eye on the channel to make sure if there's anything, I can bring it to you as soon as possible. Hopefully he learns from this, but more than likely he won't. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, the podcast, and don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial with Aura. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I will see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I could never thank you enough. You guys rock.
That was very good, NCR. I like that.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing that to us.
I mean, yeah, he literally held a knife up to our throat and told us if we didn't show it, he was going to tell our secrets.
Maybe yours, but not mine.
But fortunately for me, Mr. NCR doesn't know any of my secrets.
You think that?
Well, I know his. He liked Bigfoots.
Ha 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 ha.
Boy, you don't let anything go.
Well, he let it know on the nightcap live stream. Oh, I like erotica female Bigfoots. I'm like,
No, that is not what happened, and you know it.
Well, somewhat along that line.
We were doing a discussion on Bigfoot. And when I was researching for books on Bigfoot, I came across something that I thought was a funny thing. That they make Bigfoot erotica.
See that?
I'm like, what the hell?
Well, if they make, there's somebody out there that like Bigfoot erotica. If they make furry eroticas, hey. You know what? Let's just get off of that because I don't want nobody in the chat asking me how do I do about that.
You bring it upon yourself, dear. You really do. Anyway, back to Wichita Audits getting arrested.
Yes.
For me, any day that any frauditor gets arrested is a good day. So
it sure is. And another thing, NCR, did you hear that Kentucky is passing an anti-frauditor bill?
I did.
Yeah, they're doing the HALO law based off of the Florida HALO law.
Ladies and gentlemen, David E. Person is here.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was stuck in there's traffic jams and then there's rush hour traffic and then there's Austin rush hour traffic. So sorry I was late.
It's okay.
It's all good, Mr. Person. You just missed Wichita Audit getting hauled off to jail.
I was watching that coming in. And did y'all catch that part where he got so upset that he got his picture taken by somebody?
Yeah.
Boy, is that not an exercise in hypocrisy or what?
Dude,
Right.
why are you
Hey, Highway
shocked?
Star. Hey, Tiny Chihuahua. How you guys doing? Hey, CyberX.
Why are you so shocked that there's hypocrisy in a frauditor video?
Oh, I know. I'm just idealistic, I guess. This poor kid, I actually sort of feel sorry for this kid. His dad is such a incompetent loser. I mean, you guys know that he was fired from the Burke Burnett Police Department for gross misconduct with with minor, with I don't know if they were minors, but with young women. Is what
And
is what somebody said.
like he was like didn't do like he was doing words are hard, okay? He was not processing evidence correctly.
There you
either.
go. Thank you. That's a good way to put it. And I don't know what the details are. I just heard that, so I should say alleged. Pardon me. It's
Allegedly,
alleged.
yes.
It's alleged. But he got fired for it, so it's pretty alleged.
Hey,
Ladies-
frauditor mania.
Brought the manias here. I guess wifey let him out the closet.
Wait,
Looks like
not Will.
Tiny-
Hey, Will's here.
It looks like Tiny and Highway Star are not affected by the chat thing, but a lot of people are. That's how they
Is there
have
a problem
to
with the chat?
spell. Yeah, in order to not have your chat be considered spam, you got to spell like this.
I have no idea what does that say.
It says you can say hello to my back to you know.
Right.
Oh, say hello to me back.
You can say, well, you to me, back to you. No. I think he was trying. I think we're supposed to do that with a what's his name? Eagle Nick Audit voice.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, so yeah, Wichita Audits and his dad, that is the weirdest relationship. I think his dad has him so brainwashed and doing his dirty work that this kid, it's like he's in some kind of fog, you know.
Well, it strikes me like these, these dads who go to the Little League games that live vicariously through their kids because they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Same kind of thing here.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. He's making his kid do his dirty work for him. And to me, that's like abuse.
And that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't know the guy. I don't know all the details, but it seems, I know he worked for Burke Burnett Police Department and now he doesn't. So.
Well, yeah, he was a bad cop. Allegedly dirty. I'll say allegedly because.
So he's allegedly something. And I don't know. I mean, maybe it was a misunderstanding. That certainly happens too.
Yeah. So make sure you go back and watch NCR's full video though, because it's really good. And
okay.
Yeah, NCR did a really good job on that video.
Yeah,
he does a good job on all of them.
Yep.
Thank you.
I mean,
try my best.
I know, but he complained. But we set him up real good in our green room. David would have been in our green room too as well. But as you can see, he was late.
Traffic. It's
well, I had to pick up a new pen too. So
I would say traffic in air quotations.
It's that midweek Wednesday traffic,
Rottermania, I am doing good. I'm just extremely tired today. If I sound down or not talking as much, it's been a long day.
I heard that.
Yeah, believe me, all of us know about those long days.
Yeah, but there's also this thing called caregiver fatigue, and
hopefully
that's true too.
NCR, you get a break every once in a while, and get some rest. I hear you on the sleep thing, though.
I push myself too hard, apparently, according to some people.
Well,
I'm fueled by caffeine, nicotine, and rage.
Yeah, I can't tell you not to stop that, but I hear you on the sleep thing. I'm a horrible sleeper. I just lay there like my mind racing, like it doesn't stop. So I hear you on that part.
Well, for me, it's like I'll wake up in the middle of the night and then I just can't get back to sleep.
Yeah.
For like hours. So I'll just like doom scroll through YouTube shorts. And I can't do what I would normally do because it would wake up the whole house. This is weird thing about me is I can go to sleep to death metal music. I can
Mhm.
put on heavy metal, newy metal, rock, hard rock, and I can just go right to sleep.
You will actually go to sleep off of that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can too. The more like noise, the more I can sleep.
Wait a minute. You two could go to sleep with death metal music on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I tell people I'll go to sleep with my TV on, they be like, "How can you sleep with the TV on?"
Yeah, that's what I do. I go to sleep with, like, last night I put on Hogan's Heroes and it ran most of the night. Or I see and Dragnet. The old
I
Dragnet.
have tried the whole put on something boring to try and go to sleep, but that doesn't work because then I end up getting interested in it, you know, or I put on true crime, I put on everything, but the louder the music, the more like.
Okay, let me explain to the people in the chat to who's a little bit older, well, maybe Tiny and Highway Star maybe know. Hogan's Heroes is an old TV show from the '60s that's black and white.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No,
It's in
it's
color. The
not.
first episode was black
What
and
is
white.
it color? What is it color? Or either Dragnet. That's what
Dragnet was in color too. Yeah, Dick Van Dyke was in black and white, but they did that on purpose because
See, there you go. See,
Yeah, I've got to listen to something like super fast, loud, like angry, and then I can go to sleep.
Well,
Like,
that's
I could
another
put
one.
on-
Dick Van Dyke's another good one to watch at night. They have a bunch of those online on places like on the Internet Archive, and Amazon has a bunch of them. They have a bunch of the old shows that are cool to watch, the old 60s and 70s shows.
You listen to the Daryl Brooks trial for bed?
yeah, that right there will put you to sleep. It's just that crazy.
Oh,
Like, I can listen to a Disturb album and go right to sleep.
yes. Disturbed. Oh,
Well, Tiny, I'm not saying that you're old. I'm just saying, if you can remember those TV shows like David E. Persons, hey, the reason I know about it because I lived with somebody that watched old TV shows.
I like old TV shows.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I-
think they're a lot better than new ones.
I like
Well,
the Dick Van Dyke Show. That's pretty cool.
I know that's a classic, isn't it?
I'm going to throw a name out there, and I wonder if David could guess the show.
Okay.
Wojciechowicz. You spell it like you say
Barney,
it.
Barney Miller.
Barney Miller, I knew that.
I love that show.
No,
that show to me was funny.
No, the shows that I like is shows like All in the Family, The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son,
Oh, All in the Family. They could never.
Maude, those are the shows I like.
Oh, I got one for you then. Bill Gannon.
Oh, God.
Is that canon?
No.
That Kojak?
No. You're close. You're on the right ballpark.
Columbo.
Dragnet. That was
I know.
Sergeant Friday's partner was Officer Gannon.
Oh, I almost said Jake and the Fat Man.
But
Okay.
I love MASH. MASH
was great too, yeah.
But I got a fun
That
fact
was a-
for Mr. Thomas here. Did you know that Jeffersons is a spinoff?
Yeah, of All in the Family.
Very good. A lot of people don't know that.
Maude is also a spin-off of All in the Family.
Maud
Yeah,
is?
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
Maude
forgot
is a spin-off of All in the Family. Yeah.
And the
then
Golden
there's
Girls is a spinoff of Maude.
You know, one of my favorite TV shows, and nobody really seems to remember it, and it I don't know what it kind of went by the wayside, but you guys remember Room 222?
Yeah.
I heard of it, but I haven't watched. I've only watched a couple episodes.
Okay.
That was a really cool show. That teacher, the social studies teacher on there was a real inspiration.
Speaking of cool shows,
Yeah.
this show, despite the Wichita Audits video, which he could be considered a Darren, I mean, he acts pretty entitled, is about Darrens. And we're going to see a few of them in the upcoming videos. First video I have for you guys is a Delta Airlines passenger
So we're going
off on an ego trip.
So we're going to the airport.
We're going to the airport, you
We're
guys.
making a trip to the airport, ladies and gentlemen.
We are.
Which airport is this we're going to?
I have no idea. I'm
It's got to
sorry.
be in Florida, right?
Probably. A lot of these take place in Florida. So. Anyway, let's see this guy.
September 8th, 2025, officers in Florida responded to an airport gate after receiving reports that a passenger had been swearing at flight attendants and needed to be removed from the flight. As an officer walked towards the gate, he spotted a man matching the passenger's description. Here's what the officer did next.
How you doing, sir? Okay, we gotta leave. Let's go this way. This way. We're going this way. Yeah, 1 for 5. He's not listening to me. Yo, you're gonna make this worse for yourself. We're walking towards the 70 gates. The exit's not that way, my man.
No one's talking to you.
Doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere.
Who's asking you to go somewhere?
It doesn't matter. I'm with you now. That's not the exit. Are you trying to go to jail?
For what?
Trespass. I'm about to trespass you because you're not listening to me.
You can't trespass.
I can trespass you.
Work
I can trespass you. I work for the airport. You're a trespass.
Airports have to.
You can't go this way. You have to start listening to me.
Did he miss the big sign that said "Do not enter"?
You do.
No, you do.
He's too busy running his mouth. He just didn't look where he
Right.
was going.
He's busy, you know. What he told the police, what did he tell the officer? I don't talk to strangers.
I don't talk to strangers, Mr. Thomas, and you a stranger.
No, I don't talk to strangers, but I don't talk to strangers either. But NCR, walks up the white van and say, "You want some candy?"
Oh, I don't think it would be
Mr. Thomas,
candy.
there are times you are just a little out there warped,
It would be puppies. If somebody came with a sign that said "Box of puppies," I'd be like, "Where?" And I'd be kidnapped. So
Free puppies.
yeah. So
I'm
I'll take-
NCR know I'm just kidding with him.
I know.
This is Delta.
Hey,
You wanna
Reggie,
speak to
send the
Delta?
book.
Cannot trespass.
I can. I work for the airport. I can trespass you. And
You on the plane, Mr. Officer. I'm talking to you. Yeah, I got a wife and a child.
it's a great way to act.
Hey, can you
In
pause
front
it
of
one
the
more
He's
time?
not
Panda
fine.
Express.
All right. For good?
Can you pause it one more time? Our guest is getting ready to say that. The Panda Express in the airport. Their food is awful.
Okay.
Depends where you go.
You know
And
where I
that's why
live.
you don't get the Panda Express,
Austin
sponsorship.
Airport's,
Mr.
hey,
Thomas.
Austin Airport's got a couple of barbecue places that are really good.
Where I live, Panda Express is the Chinese food that is actually good.
Yeah, Panda Express is pretty good.
Here, there's no. We've tried so many of the restaurants, and there's. But I don't know if I'm picky because where I come from, the Chinese food is good, or if it's just they're that bad out here. I don't know.
So
Don't
is
get me-
Chinese good in Chicago? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I like Chinese food. I love Chinese food. But Panda Express sounds just like their name. Well, how they make their Chinese food out of panda.
Stop.
For good.
For good. You're no fly list. 4 for 5 at the exit. I've already trespassed.
Well, it looks like he's got his
Yeah,
luggage.
you're trespassed, buddy. I don't care. You're not gonna speak to me like that.
How about that?
You're
First
leaving.
Amendment right.
Let's go. You go. I don't care. You're leaving though. You want to act like this? You're gone. That's how
I'm already
it goes.
walking out.
Let's go.
Why
Go.
you put your hands on me?
Let's
Why
go.
you putting your hands
You
on
want
me?
to get arrested? Let's go. Let's go. Walk out the door now. You're trespassing. You're gone. Go.
You would think
You're
with
arrested.
age
Let's go.
would
Hang on
come
back.
wisdom.
Hands right-
Not so much.
Apparently not, unless he's had some drinks, which I'm thinking is a.
I may have had some libations, yes.
Yeah. As most of these body cam videos prove that a lot of these
Are
people
you
that get in
accusing him of
trouble are
libation
drinking.
misconduct?
What?
Are you accusing him of libation misconduct?
I am.
I'm pretty sure it
Alleged.
is.
Alleged.
You say alleged, but we all know what's going to happen. We know that this guy probably had a little bit too much to drink.
Oh, I think Miss Tiny knows something we don't.
She usually does.
Let's see. Maybe he's just a jerk.
Only area. Please do not enter.
Even multiple times, Louis.
Is this not wait for the exit? Is this not
You want to
for the
stop
exit?
and you stop and talk to us at the exit.
Why is this not for the exit?
Whose car is downstairs? Mine.
Why is this not for the exit?
Go. Can we go check? Any interference with the flight? Any interference? What kind of interference?
Flight attendants, he was cursing everybody out, flicking everybody off on the plane.
Why it was in flight?
No. We couldn't even get the plane out the gate.
Because of him?
Yes.
Okay.
So the plane is still at the gate. His wife and his kids are on there, but I was trying to catch him.
Where's his wife and his kids? Still on the plane?
Gate. I'm about to walk back over there.
All right, let me make sure. You gonna be over there? All right, I'll be back in a second.
Talking about trespass.
Yeah, man, you're
Arrested
trespass.
for what?
Trespass. Easily. Disorderly trespass, pick one. You don't even want to talk to me? I want to keep trying to talk to you. Because you got denied boarding off a plane. Come on. Don't even give me a chance to talk to you. So how you going to act today?
Because you came at me
I didn't
bullshit.
come at you. I said, hey, sir, what's up?
This guy
You said
sounds
you
like
don't
he's
talk to
for Looney
police. That's the
Tunes.
first thing you said to me.
You're right.
Yes.
Let me say this real quick. He said that his wife, his kids is on the plane, and the guy was going back to the plane to get his wife and kids. They didn't do anything wrong. Why should they have to get off the plane? I mean, the
And the way
husband.
this guy's acting, they could use a break from him.
Yeah, I'm sure, but the way he's acting, she's probably afraid to fly somewhere without him.
What if I was the wife, I'm like, well, if I was the wife, I'd be like, you know what? He the one that's acting a fool. Let's get to our destination, and he find his way to where we at. That's his fault.
Yeah, that's
Well, generally that's the way it would work. But if he's like this, being sober towards the police, imagine how he is towards his family. She might be afraid.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because that's very true. That tends to happen a lot. If they're willing to behave like that in public, what are they like in private?
That's true. They say alcohol brings out your true feelings when you're drunk.
I don't
And
think
we know
he's
this,
actually
yeah.
drinking. I don't think he's drinking because they didn't say anything about disorderly intox. They just said disorderly conduct. So,
And of course, Tiny Chihuahua said that's not what's up with this guy. So obviously, she knows something.
yeah.
But we'll see what he's charged with. Let's see what he's charged with.
So why was that?
I said
I
I
was going
don't
to help
answer
you.
questions.
Okay, I was going to help you, man.
I said I don't answer questions.
Whatever, I was going to help you.
There's a
It's
difference.
nonsense. It doesn't matter.
Say that.
What do you mean? You're just going to stomp by
Words
me?
matter, mother.
You're going to stomp by
Words
me
matter.
and not talk to me? You're going to stomp by me?
Words matter.
listen to your words.
Yeah, listen to you, man.
I said
You sound like a child.
You know what, your
You sound like
family?
a child.
Y'all,
If anybody look in the mirror, dude.
I'm going to rip it out of your hand.
why are you taking it? Why are you taking it?
You're in our custody. Can't have anything in your hands. You're under arrest.
What? Can I ask a question? Since
Are you going to talk to us?
No, I'm going to ask you questions.
Yeah, you can talk to me normally.
I am talking to you
No,
normally.
you're not. Go ahead, ask me a question.
Why am I under arrest?
Trespassing, disorderly conduct.
Trespassing is bullshit.
There's interference with the flight too. They couldn't leave because there you go. Interference with the flight.
Bullshit.
That's federal charge.
My daughter was autistic, screaming. The nurse,
We would have
the
helped
lady
you work
came
it out.
over. No, I told her, and then she went.
You got anything on you shouldn't have?
My,
Nice.
there's no knife.
I said
You're
nice.
lying.
I said nice.
That's sugar, not a.
Why did he have so many
What you say, Ray Ray?
Why does he have so many packets of sugar in his pockets?
Maybe he's got a sweet tooth.
Yeah, maybe he got a sweet tooth. Maybe like open up the packs of sugar and just, in other words, he may be a horse. You're
So
like
he's
horse
not
fight with sugar.
drunk. He's not drunk. He's hopped up on sugar, is what it is. Okay, got it.
Well, sometimes you got to have your sugar rush early in the morning. But in this case, it's 17:58.
Now, I've seen them pull some weird stuff out of pockets before, but this is the first time I've seen them pull packets of sugar out.
In David E. Person case, they pulled out sugar cubes.
I'm ignoring that. I said nice.
Yeah, you say that now because there's no knife.
I don't think you have a knife. So you got your TSA.
I don't have a knife. I realize.
Nobody said you had a knife.
Why do you tell me to relax? I'm in handcuffs, leaning against the car. You're making it sound like I'm being all out of control and shit.
A little bit.
Well, you are.
Speech is not out of control.
Especially the latter part.
Yelling and screaming is not out of control.
Yeah.
I did not
We're at an airport,
create a disturbance.
What does he consider out of control if yelling and screaming is not out of control?
I don't know what this dude here. This guy is out of control. That's basically what it is.
Good description.
He's Delulu is what he is.
My child is autistic, and I tried to explain that, and then your asses came.
We're good.
Why are you squeezing my hand?
Go. Get in the car. Watch your head. Get in the car. Get in the car. Don't let me put you in the car.
Going, dude.
Get in the car.
Can I get in?
Yes, get in. Watch
Stop
your
pushing that.
Get in the car.
I know how to get in the car. You don't have to be a asshole.
Sit down.
Yeah, I said it. I don't need a seatbelt unless you guys plan on crashing into some shit. Which wouldn't be surprising.
Once he wasn't listening to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, he went to the exit, so you gotta go this way.
Yeah, he kept turning around. He wouldn't let go of his food in his hand. I'm like, so whatever this is. Yeah, you two. Yeah, you guys do that. I'm gonna go back and interview, see what interference they had.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're the wife. You're his wife.
Yeah.
Okay. He got arrested because he would not leave, and he cursed everybody out. And we told him like 3 or 4 times for him to leave, and he just wouldn't leave.
Wouldn't leave from where?
From the airport. He got
While
trust-
he was waiting for me.
Yeah, well, he was swearing up the officers and everything, so he was causing a big scene. So he got arrested for trespassing. They trespassed him to tell him to leave, and he wouldn't leave. So he's at the Hillsborough County Jail. You can call over there. Okay.
Hillsborough.
Okay, and what is that guy who has my luggage?
He's over here.
Come in. Please.
So call the Hillsborough County Jail and ask for him, and they'll tell you what you need to do. All right. So why don't you help them what they need to do? Are you in charge over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So
They're still here though. The plane's still here.
Plane's still here. Okay. So what exactly happened?
So the red coat was here for it. So
Yeah.
I could tell you more of that.
Okay. All right, I'll go do that if you want to help her out.
Yeah, I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna help her.
Hey, can you pause it for a minute, Ray?
You don't have your ID? You don't have your ID?
Anybody notice that the dude with the vest on looks like a traffic cone?
Oh, stop it.
Oh, the body cam will be great. You have ID or what? Okay.
I don't answer your
Have a great
racist
time in jail.
questions.
No, race has nothing to do with anything.
No, you're right. It doesn't. But being a cop and me being black is all the race I need.
78550.
So if the officer
Name and
was
birthday?
Hispanic or Asian or black, would he still be racist because he's a cop?
I have seen them call races other than white racist. It's because they're black, so they shouldn't be arrested.
Oh, I've seen it. I have seen some, when black cops have to arrest black people, they still call them racist, and you should know better. I'm like, they're doing their job, and like, do you not see what you're doing? So everything is not racist. I'm like, you literally caused this yourself.
it's zero accountability. And he also was saying, I don't answer questions. So that tells me the type of videos he watches on YouTube.
I do not wish to create joinder.
What now?
I don't wish to create joinder. I am not under your subject matter jurisdiction.
There's been no crime committed. This is not a crime.
I am an American state national.
And you know what? Now that you bring that up, I think you'll probably enjoy what video we have next. But I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you'll probably enjoy it.
My friend.
Yeah, and you know what? That sounded like a threat. Don't think I'm not going to have that shit documented. Oh, you're going to have a great time in jail. Almost like it's some sort of... Yeah,
You gonna tell me what?
Shut the
All right.
Finally.
You're the one screaming.
Of course, that
Screaming
beard
is
says a
not
lot about him.
Problem.
Calling in services.
No.
You're in the airport, man.
Was I screaming in the airport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One says yes, the other one says it doesn't matter. I was not screaming in that airport. I was not screaming at that airplane. I tried to explain to that lady that my daughter is autistic. You cannot take that tablet away from her. We do not have headphones for her. I could not turn the volume down. And then she walked away. She was trying to tell me to blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you don't understand. My daughter's autistic. She does not respond to taking shit away. But thank you.
You could have asked them for headphones.
Yeah, I forgot about it. He could have asked them for headphones.
Right, because it's not the flight attendants or the whole ass plane's problem. You should remember that stuff, knowing your daughter's autistic. Remember the headphones. Remember that you can't have electronics on during takeoff and landing. You got to remember that stuff. It's your job. You're her father.
Right.
So swearing at them about it, it's not their problem. It's yours.
A frauditor went to confession and said, "Bless me, Father, priest, pastor, minister, vicar, rabbi, preacher, for I have synonymed."
Okay.
That's an English joke. Never mind.
We got it. I got it.
Exactly what I believe the police department in all these states are. And you told me straight out. And if you have your body cams on, then I have evidence of you telling me that my shit doesn't matter. So make sure you delete that shit.
No, it's deleted. 145 case number.
Oh, did I tell you guys to
I'm gonna ask you one more time. I'm gonna ask you one more time to provide your name and birth. Okay. I'll let the jail figure it out.
I don't give a you think you scare me with jail?
Just saying, I let them figure it out.
In the immortal words of Schrodinger's cat, you don't need ID to go to jail. You need ID to get out of jail.
Yep, you sure do.
True that.
For you guys. Do you guys take an oath on the Constitution? I see you.
We're not taking any questions. You said FS, so we're not taking any questions right now.
I know. See, there's the difference.
Yeah.
As a
do you
uniformed
have
officer, you're required to answer my questions.
And then I don't even.
But as a citizen of the United States.
Okay. Totally been watching frauditor videos, this guy.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys down and ask him, okay, where does it say that? Show me. You guys are big on show me the law. Show me the law.
Yeah.
It's not there.
I don't think that they're required to actually talk to him at all if they don't want to.
And they can lie to him and they can do whatever they want, pretty much.
Yep.
They're in charge. Frauditor is not. End of discussion.
True.
States, I am not required to answer any of your what is perceived to be an unlawful question. So you're saying, with your snickering, that no, you did not take an oath to the Constitution.
No one's snickering.
Is that correct? I'm going to take your silence as a yes.
I just don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you want to talk to me or not. The law requires you to answer my questions when I ask them. And you stupid don't even know the law.
No, it doesn't.
How stupid are you? Do
Which
you
law is
even
that?
qualify to drive a f***ing car? You think because someone is in the back of a cop car with a couple of moronic police officers that
The
don't know
line
the
is
law,
here.
that this is somehow justified just because you said so? Y'all are dumber than you look.
That's a just late technique of it.
You know we're all in the same car, right? And I can hear you.
I don't care.
So that's why you're whispering.
It's just
because
crazy.
You don't care that I can.
Right beside me. I don't need to yell. Like
He's
Yeah, but you don't
crazy
normally
that
need to whisper that low either.
the feds will drop the federal charges on him.
And it almost sounded like you were trying to give him a fucking reach around or some shit.
like I said, your bait techniques are like 3K.
State where you're born in.
You. Maybe it's Colombia. Who knows?
Hey, Hez is
We're gonna have
here.
to get the Google Maps out and check that out. Where is
The Google machine.
Where is the Q country at? Any other questions you want to ask me that starts with the
The suspect was charged with disorderly conduct and trespassing. In court, the suspect pleaded no contest to both charges.
And ladies and gentlemen, Hez is also in the house.
That is
All
sirloin.
right.
And he's right, kettle meat pot. So, what you guys think? Was he a Darren?
Of course, 100%.
Hello, Pot. This is Kettle. Kettle, this is Pot. I'd like to introduce you to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, he was a Darren. 100%.
Yeah.
But if he was looking at somebody for a long time, then he'd be a staring Darren.
He's lucky that they did not charge him with that federal crime, that he, didn't get interference with a plane or whatever it was they wanted to charge him with. He's pretty lucky about that. If I was those cops, the attitude he threw, I'd have charged him with everything I could.
Right.
There's a difference between freedom of speech and this, disorderly conduct. And they don't seem to grasp that concept.
Well, there's also freedom of speech, but not freedom from consequences of that speech. So, yeah, let the words fly. But you got to realize I might pay a price for what I say and where I say it. So,
Right. Because, you have the, your rights and everything, but they're not absolute, though.
no, nothing is absolute. Absolutely nothing. In my opinion, anyway.
Right.
I don't go around causing ruckuses like that either. So, I don't know. I can't even imagine.
Ray causes different kinds of ruckuses.
Yeah. Sure. What kind do I cause then?
Let me ask you a question. Since NCR brought it up, how do y'all like, how do y'all feel about loudmouth Moors?
Some of them are pretty funny. I don't know what
Well,
you're talking about, but
this next video is a really loud where I need to put a headphone warning in front of this video.
Headphones running, and it comes from from a very good another good content creator. It comes from Radical, and you know how Radical videos are.
Yes.
Radical. He's great.
So headphone warning to anybody who's watching with headphones. This is going to get pretty loud. So turn them down or off or whatever you need to do. But this guy does get, I'm surprised he has a voice left at the end of this. So
It's been a little bit quiet, if you can believe it, on Temper Tantrum Moore's front. I found some older videos, and turns out he's even louder.
Jacobs believes that he has jurisdiction to tell me that I can't come here. I need your supervisor, Jacobs. Get him over here. Get him over here, your supervisor. I'll be right here until he comes.
Hey, hold up here. I mean, first of all, I think he's not into this kind of thing, and also I run a family fucking friend. That's not what it means. Well, you never know with Temper Tantrum Moore. He can, temper tantrum all over the place. But no, I don't do puns. Not really it's a popular belief.
Are you the supervisor? Yes, ma'am. Hello, supervisor. Can I get your name properly? Can you pronounce that for me? I don't want to screw it up. Malinowski believes that he can get rid of me and deprive me from my constitutional rights. Based on what jurisdiction? I don't want to mess it up, officer.
He's the administrative orders.
Administrative orders. Administrative orders are as good as toilet paper. Do they supersede the Constitution?
Yes, in this case they do.
Judge, yes.
So, yeah, I guess we're done here.
For the record, answer that question.
It's an administrative.
Do they supersede the Constitution? Officer, I just want to know this before I exit.
You mean exit your brain, or what do you mean with exit? Something has ejected, and I'm guessing you're refusing to brain. Go get your brain. I think it's outside, on the roof.
This is the rules.
The rules. Does the rules supersede? Hold on, let me get it out. I'm not reaching for a gun.
Mate, even if you drove up in a tank, you wouldn't be threatening, little man. And can you please let the man finish after you ask a question? I mean, this is not how a conversation works. You're getting me all riled up even. And I'm not even Temper Tantrum Moore. I may turn into ragical,
Does the rule supersede this guy right here? Say Declaration of Independence, Constitution, Bill of Rights. Mine is signed by Senator Ron Paul. Does what you have supersede this guy right here? Does it?
Yes.
Any place nowadays you have.
It's not any place. It's a direct question. It's yes or no. Does it supersede what's in here? I need that for the record so I can leave.
Okay, here you are. All the
Yes or no? Does what you're presenting me supersede what's in the Constitution of the United States upheld by 12 Supreme Court justices? Does it supersede that? Yes.
There's 12 Supreme Court justices now?
Can you pause it for a minute, Ray?
Does it supersede? Yes or no?
Oh, my face. If we're not even all 5 minutes into this video, my face felt like it's about to fall off. These, I said the same thing, David. 12 Supreme Court justice, I had to what is he talking about?
Well, he sure doesn't know, so.
And has his right. The Bill of Rights include the 10th Amendment. So, as you can see, this is an older video. So this is also during the time, during the pandemic, because you can see the officers wearing masks. This is what this whole video is about. This is what it's about. He wanted to come into the courthouse. They told him for him to come in, he had to wear a mask, and he didn't want to do it. So that's what this is about.
That's funny. Now all they want to do is wear masks.
Right.
Okay.
No, do you understand English? Can I get somebody over here that speaks English?
I have another request. How come your sentences always interfere with the start of the other person's sentences? That is not how a conversation works. Can we get another Temper Tantrum Moore in here? That is not Temper Tantrum Moore, so we can get more to the point, Also, I hope you broke your phone there, tapping it, you utter dick flute.
Anybody speak English? No? Can you answer the question?
He's answering your question, sir.
No, it's yes or no.
He's answering your question.
No, that's yes or no. Don't come to me with that dumb shit. I asked you what's 2 + 2 and you said Jello. At least give me a goddamn number.
Sir, you want to speak to your supervisor?
Yes, I do. Then answer the question.
And as usual, in Temper Tantrum Moore style, he ends the video because he tapped his phone and forgot to record the rest of it. Hey, I got another video where he gets even more loud. I mean, at this point, I think it's unbelievable if he's not loud, huh?
Let me make sure I still record.
The freaking irony. I mean...
Family, make sure you go back and look at the other part of the video, how his hand was literally less than 2 inches away from. Is that not a, what is that, a 9mm?
Yeah, about millimeter. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You guys use the metric system for ballistics and ammunition. Huh. Anyway, what I was gonna say, that video he's talking about, it's not on his channel anywhere. And it is quite common that an officer actually rests his hand on his duty belt. You know, you're just trying to make up a scenario that is not even a scenario.
It was only a few inches away from it. Maybe.
And there goes the metric system, as well as your on the record, for the record, let the record show. Where's your video?
But this guy just stood here and told me a bold-faced lie. Continue lying. Go ahead.
Okay, so number 3, the mandate is coming from Superior Court.
Mandate. Notice he has no law. I said, what's the law? Give me the law.
The mandate is
law.
The mandate.
Law. 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 What's the
Well, now
law?
we know he can spell a little bit.
Go ahead.
May I talk?
I said, what's the law? I said, like, if I ask you what's 2 + 2, you just told me Jello. At least give me a number, like give me 7 or something. I know that's wrong. It's 2 boys fucking, but at least it's a number.
What? Did he just say what I thought he said? It's 2 boys. What? My word, this man's brain is on the fritz. Not to mention the man that is a law. It is a law. L-A-W. The L is for you. You lose. The W is for us. We win. And then we still have a Canadian A.
I just asked a direct question. What you're telling me, does it or does it not, for the record, supersede this guy right here, the Constitution? Yes or no? That's all I need, and I can go on about my business.
Okay, so may I talk now?
Yes or no? Does any of the bullshit you're about to spit out of your mouth, any of the hot garbage, any of the mucus you about to spit out your mouth, like the lie you just told about your weapon and your hand being near it, does any of that supersede the jurisdiction of the absolute law of the land, which last time I checked, not my words, the founding fathers call it the absolute law of the land. Then 12 Supreme Court justices came along, Arizona v. Miranda, and said it's the absolute law of the land. Do you have anything that can supersede that? Yes or no? It's a yes or no. Like, remember when you had that girlfriend in school, she had the little box, and she put the what? No? Thank you, then we're done.
The answer to your question is not a yes or no answer.
Well, technically it kind of is. It is a law, usually a temporary one, that supersedes any laws in place. But if you were to go into it, I'm pretty sure you're going to lose 10% or more here. Also, he was going to do another weird analogy. I don't even want to know where he was going with that. Not to mention, the officer is going to explain it. Now, I'm pretty sure 10% or more is going to have a sit down and have a willing listening ear. I'm an optimist. What can I say? So let's see what happens. Yeah.
The answer to your question is not a yes or no answer.
It is.
It is not.
It is. You see more dumbness because you got another
bit of nonsensical screaming, and that's what I get for being an optimist.
Another administrator of the court telling me on the record that sometimes the Constitution don't count. Sometimes not in this. So what are you saying then?
What I'm telling you is, to answer your question, I cannot give you a yes or no. I have to give you an explanation.
What do you mean you can't give a yes or no?
It's not a yes or no question.
It is a yes or no.
No, it's not.
It's cut and dry.
Let's make this simple. What's your
Can you pause it for a minute, Ray?
None of you.
You know they always say the loudest person is always the dumbest person, right? The loudest person is always the dumbest person. And if he's still arguing about mandates, the Constitution gives them the right to make mandates.
That pesky 10th Amendment again.
Exactly. That 10th Amendment strikes again.
Well, I mean, plus things in society can't just run on law, because there's things that come up like the pandemic where they can't just run and make law at the drop of a hat. There's a process to it. So instead they make mandates, they make policy, they make things like that to put in place for the
One
time
of the first
being.
things they will always tell you in law school is that the Constitution, at the end of the day, says what 9 old folks up in Washington at the Supreme Court say it says.
I'm still trying to figure out where he get 12 Supreme Court justices from.
Well, they traded with the Chicago Bears and got three extra draft picks for next year. I'm sorry, the Hammond Bears, whatever they are now.
You know, I'm just saying that law is not the end all be all to every situation that comes up in society.
Right, exactly. Thank you.
That's all I was trying to say. Plus, you know, the law is more reactive, not.
It's not, you're right. It's more reactive than it is proactive. Yeah.
It's right. Exactly. It's a reactive thing. It means like after you break the law is when the law comes in, pretty much, you know. But when situations like the pandemic came up, what were they supposed to do in this situation? Run and make a law?
Well, and that is what they did, but it took a little while. And in the meantime, you had to have some sort of something. That's why we elect people to the executive branch to execute the laws that the legislature passes.
Exactly. Because they don't understand the basic tenets of how laws come into place. They just think, boom, they magically appear. In the time it takes to make this a law, they have a mandate or a policy, or it comes down from the chief judge that this is the rule of the courthouse, then we're all going to follow it because they have the authority over that courthouse. They are the law in that courthouse.
Like you say, these people don't know how law is made. So I strongly suggest they go and watch Schoolhouse Rock. I'm just the bill sitting here on Capitol Hill.
Right. And now most laws are made from what? They usually stem from what society would consider the appropriate behavior, what society feels should be the appropriate behavior of people.
Right. Exactly.
So them just saying, like you said, it's not black and white. You know, it's not one way or another. It's not based on feeling. It's based on law. Well, laws come from how society feels about a situation. Does it make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, and it also what's going on, like the pandemic started, and there were no laws to cover something like that.
Right.
So, so a lot of states had to do executive orders and mandates because, you know, it would take them a while, you know, each state or even the government, the federal government, to pass a law because, you know, some politicians, well, I don't like this in the law, so I'm gonna just hold it up. So they won't get passed.
Exactly, because again, even getting a law passed is based on feelings.
Right.
I don't like that. I don't want it. It's based on feeling or greed. We'll just chalk it up to that. So them saying it's not about feelings, it's about just this law. No, it's not. It's not. Can't be. Not here.
Our motherfucking business. That's another problem.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can you please let the man finish?
Who do you think you are to ask me? Give me the jurisdiction that you have to ask me any goddamn thing.
Supreme Court, Arizona Supreme Court mandate.
So he don't have shit. Man, I'm going to file so much paperwork.
Okay, well, you have a nice day filing your paperwork then, sir.
Make me leave.
Please leave the court. You're afraid that just
make me.
Don't tense up your fist. You're making me nervous.
You see that? You see that bullshit? The guy with the fucking weapon with 2 magazines and one in the gun tells me that me rubbing my fingers like so makes him nervous. You see what type of fuckery these people is on?
All right, so sir, you don't know how to do official business.
I do have official business that you won't let me get to. Are you going to let me get to my business or not?
What is your business?
None of your fucking business.
Yes, it is.
None of your fucking business.
Will you allow the officers to use the COVID preventative measures so you can enter the court building?
Sure.
You have to provide your name as well.
Under whose jurisdiction?
You keep using words that you don't understand. Stop using words. Stop talking. Also, did you just go squeaky? You just went squeaky. The voice cracks of an adult man. How is that even a thing? You're a bit of a weirdo, aren't you?
Well, it's Glendale City.
Hold on. You stay right there. Don't go nowhere.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. I just read it. I just read it.
Please don't shout at me, though. We're close enough you can talk.
Or what?
Hey, I almost forgot about this. Or what? You are overcompensating so much. How can an adult male, allegedly, be so damn childish?
This is for you, so you don't think that you can get away with anything. Officers of the court have no immunity when violating constitutional right from liability, for they are deemed to know the law. Clearly, this guy don't know the law. He thinks that a procedure is above the law. That's one. I just wanted to get that guy out the way to prove you wrong.
To the law.
No, it's not in addition to it. See what kind of dumbass answers this guy has? He thinks there's something that's added to it, even though I just read it to him word for fucking word.
You're right.
God damn. This is the type of dumbass why people get shot all the time, man.
Huh. And that's why you're still sitting there talking to the officer completely unharmed. Weird. Almost as if you are exaggerating scenarios that you will never encounter because you are not at all an impressive specimen of the human race. You're a tiny man. I mean, I've seen your camera height versus a door versus other people. Temper tantrum more. Can you stamp your feet for me a little bit? It was so amusing last time.
It's sad. Hold on. Hold on. Here, you hold and read that one. Here you go. Here. No, I'll put it right there. That's for you. Right? So we're going to get back to the ID guy. I just need the ID guy so we can prove. I like proving stuff.
Well, shit.
Because
The only thing he's proven so far is that he is a gigantic, loud idiot.
Exactly. I mean, that's the only thing he proved, that the man is loud and dumb.
But he proved it very well.
Yeah. I just I don't get the whole, I know the law and you don't. Talking to people that deal with the law every day. I mean,
can you imagine this dude in a courtroom in front of the judge saying this? Soon as he got loud with the judge, what would the judge do?
hold him in contempt and throw him out.
Mm-hmm.
Right, contempt of court, put him in jail. And the thing is, when some of these judges put him in contempt of court, 3 days, 10 days. No, I like the judge in Michigan, 90 days. Keep talking, I give you another 90 days.
I remember Judge Simpson did that to someone, and that guy got up to like well over 2 years by the time he shut his mouth. I mean, he didn't hold him to it, but
well, that's because he couldn't. Judge Simpson can only give him 364 days, but
he held him to, I think it was 6 months of it.
Well, good.
For contempt, because you won't shut your mouth. It's
Right,
very simple. Shut your mouth.
And I guarantee you, this guy right here probably did a lot of contempt of court. Probably went to jail for it. I could tell you, he probably did.
Yeah, it's telling the judge he doesn't know the law, and are we in a maritime court or all that nonsense.
Telling the judge, well, you don't have enough jurisdiction. Okay, if you don't have no jurisdiction, then why are you here? If I don't have jurisdiction, why are you here?
Which one said? What did I say? CyberX. I'm sorry, I don't remember what I said. But yeah, speak when you're spoken to. Be respectful in court. It's not that hard to respect the judges, the bailiffs, the lawyers, and everybody around you that's making this process work.
It's
not that hard.
That's the main person you want to respect, because the judge controls if you go home or not.
Yeah. I'm not going to mess with anyone that controls my freedom. It's not going to happen.
I mean, you be sitting there next to Big Bubba eating a bowl of cold oatmeal.
If Bubba lets you keep your oatmeal.
Okay.
Oh my God! Thank God, there it is.
That rights secured by the Constitution are involved, there can be no rulemaking or legislation which would abrogate them. Okay, Google, what is abrogate?
It means to repeal or do away with a law, right, or formal agreement.
Repeal or do away with. So modifications, temporary or otherwise, are allowed. Strange how words work.
Well, or how words don't work in Temper Tantrum Moore's brain. I'll see you around Radical.
Bye-bye.
There it is. Thanks. Miranda v. Arizona, where the rights secured by the Constitution are involved, there can be no rulemaking or legislation which would aggregate them. Get a dictionary and look up the word aggregate.
Then they can explain it to you.
Nah, I'll print out some more. You need that.
Actually, you're interpreting Miranda wrong.
He said, I'm not interpreting. First off, it's not Miranda, dumbass. It's a piece of case law.
Yeah.
No.
Miranda
No,
is
it's
case
much
law,
more than
dumbass.
that. Get it? Much more than that?
Well, I guess I have one more. Get it? More. Face bomb. Holy hell, man.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, we just covered everything.
Okay,
And you
so
don't
it
need.
sounds like you're not-
Shut up! I'm busy right now. I'm doing something. I'm doing something right now. You don't have rules. You don't have rules outside the court. You don't have rules outside the
You
court.
really don't know what you're
Then
talking
put your
about.
goddamn hands on me. Then here I go. Hold on. Let me lock my phone up.
For the record, on the record, let the record show. His for the record, on the record, let the record show is utter horseshit. He turned his phone off again. This man is special. He is so desperate for attention. He spooks himself into, shaky hands and all that jazz. And on that musical note, remember to tickle the bell and all buttons around it. Have a look at Logical Place when I do stuff over there. And I will see you.
That's radical.
He's great.
Yeah. Love the guy.
I mean, the man is so loud. He didn't need a bullhorn. He was loud.
No, he certainly didn't. I'm surprised that Regical said something about his squeaky voice. Like, why does he have a squeaky voice? I'm like, because he's yelling so much.
Exactly. Jaime is here, ladies and gentlemen. There's no need to fear. Jaime Pimiento El Bay is here. I guess he gonna free news now, Voodoo, or either tell us the free. How we gonna free Ray? Ray is already free. I mean,
Now, CyberX has got a good point there.
What? What point?
What did he say? What point did CyberX say?
Well, I was just going back to the chat. He said there's no law stating you can't walk into a random bar and go behind the bar and pour yourself a drink.
Oh yeah. I seen that. Yeah, he's right.
But common sense tells you shouldn't do that because you're probably going to get tossed out of that bar.
Right.
So not everything needs to be a law. Some of it's just common knowledge, common sense, societal rules.
The social contract.
Yeah. You can't just say, I'm going to do everything based off of law because it's not going to get you very far.
And part of what they're trying to do, and if Hez is still here, I'd like to see his take on it in the chat. They want this new social contract to be, we can do whatever we want, you can't, and that's the way it is.
Yep. Rules for thee, but not for me.
Exactly. And everything that he was saying was completely wrong.
Oh, of course it was.
That's why they lose these Moors and these sovereign citizens. This is why they lose every court case they have, because everything is wrong.
Yeah, but if you ask them, they've won every court case they've ever had.
Right.
But the only reason why they won because the officer probably didn't show up, so the judge just dismissed it. So they consider a dismissed case as a victory.
Or the prosecutor looked at it and went, huh? I'm not going to waste my time with this.
Right. Yep. But it's not a victory. It's not a jury came back and said, you have every right to be a dickwad. Not guilty, Just saying. Doesn't happen that way. Or when they lose, it's because everybody in the system is corrupt.
Yes, and that's the part I don't get. The fraudulents love to say that when they win, okay, well, everything was so good on the up and up. But when they lose, well, the judge was corrupt, the jury was corrupt, but yet you had an attorney that helped pick the corrupt jury.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, no, but he was corrupt too.
Yeah.
The attorney didn't do his job. I'm like, well, it was a public defender, and you're supposed to win over your case with your public defender or the lawyer that you hired.
Yeah.
Let's just face it, you was wrong.
But they can't ever say, oh man, yeah, I trespassed. I shouldn't have done it. Let me just pay my fee and my fine and get out of here. No. Look at what LIA did. He spent $60,000 on lawyers to fight a trespassing charge. It was $90.
And he lost. Yes, and he lost.
$60,000 of his subs money, because he didn't pay for it. He got the subs to all donate to pay a $90 trespassing ticket.
Well, one thing I am hoping is that some of these fraudsters who are making a whole lot of money, I am hoping the IRS takes a good long look at them.
Yeah.
I really hope so. So,
well, you have to wonder. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they do their taxes really well, and they but
right.
Right.
But if there was ever an area that could be rampant for underreporting, that would be it.
Yeah, it sure would.
So
it happens all over YouTube with people. They don't realize that they got it's 1099 at the end of the year. And they got to pay that tax all at once at the end of the year because YouTube doesn't take taxes out.
Exactly.
So they get a 1099 at the end of the year and they got to pay it. And they're probably like, oh crap, I spent all of the $100 I made or whatever. And they don't have money to pay their taxes. Somebody like LIA that's making buco bucks, I would hope that he's saving just for taxes at the end of the year.
I'm sure he's smart enough to have that he has an accountant that probably is taking care of that. I can't imagine he's not going to be that stupid.
Right.
Just trust the government.
But some of these frauditors, the minute they get a penny from AdSense or whatever, they are spending it. They're not worried about anything to do with the future because they don't worry about the future.
Yeah, I have an investment fund that I got for early retirement from something, and I had them set it up where they take 20% out off the top before I even see it and send it in.
Yeah, but the 20% is never enough. You're still going to owe on that. Trust me. It's that 20% does not cover all they want. So
I want to say this before we start the next video. NCR had to drop off. He had to leave.
Yes.
So let's give it to NCR.
I emailed him and thanked him for coming on. So he's got to take care of some things at his house, and then he's going to get some rest because he is tired.
We understand that. We understand that.
Yes, we do.
So when we taking a trip to next, Ray? I mean, you took us all over the place. We started off watching the
going to Walmart.
Oh, Walmart. Well, I would prefer Walmart over Target because Target
is just a bougier Walmart.
It's a bougie Walmart.
Yeah. That's all it is.
It's just the bougie Walmart.
I mean, I don't mind Target, but I don't understand when these people are like, oh, I spent 3 hours in Target. Looking at what? What are you looking at in there?
Target. I can't even spend 3 hours in Walmart.
Yeah, me either. But then again, I don't like shopping. I am like one of those that's in and out. Like I have a list. I know what I'm going for. I do not like browsing or shopping very often.
Yeah, I don't.
Exactly.
So if they take away my woman card for that, that's fine. I'll give it up because I'm just not much. I like online shopping. I'm all for that. I'll spend a good hour or two just browsing Amazon.
No, Cyber Rats. He did not fall down my basement stairs. He actually had to leave. See, but in NCR case, if he was, he would actually fall up my basement stairs. My question is how you fall up the stairs.
I have fallen up the stairs.
You know what? I'm not going to even ask that question anymore because because if I ask how you fell up the stairs, I believe that you would actually give a very good explanation to that.
I do have a good explanation, and it did not involve drinking.
Did you trip over Leo?
No, it was when I just had my first foot surgery, and I was getting used to walking without a portion of my foot. And
That's different though.
yeah,
That's
but it
different.
can happen. People can fall up the stairs. Can fall anywhere. So,
That's true.
but NCR is safe. He is actually not being held prisoner in Mr. Thomas's basement, so we're all good.
But NCR, prison in my basement. I'm like, I'm not holding him ransom. Do you really think I would get a lot of money for NCR?
Yeah, you might.
You might.
I don't think, you know what? The people probably would pay me to keep NCR. I don't,
No, I'm sure there's people that care about him. His family and stuff. They probably pay pretty penny to get him back.
I would take heads hostage. I mean, if y'all want to see y'all News Now Voodoo in the morning, y'all would pay this ransom.
Yeah, I swear, if you want to find out what people think about you, get yourself kidnapped.
I mean,
See how long it takes them to pay your ransom.
But let me just say this real quick. It's two different kinds of louds. Is that loud that we just seen from that guy on the Radical video? Then you have Hez loud.
Hez is a loud that's built for radio and like doing podcasts and shows. He's got that booming voice.
He will surely wake you up if you sleepy. Feel like listen to his live stream and you still drowsy. His loudness will wake you up.
Yeah, see, balance. People with balance issues generally will fall up the stairs, down the stairs, sideways on stairs. You can do a lot on stairs, trust me. Anyway, let's go to Walmart.
Wait. You could do a lot on the stairs. You just said you could do a lot on the stairs.
You can, and you know what else you could do? You could go to Walmart from the stairs. So let's do that.
6th, 2025, officers responded to a Walmart for a report of a man yelling at employees and causing a disturbance.
So he's an employee.
Did he hit somebody? That guy right there. You shoved him? It looks like it, or he did. Hey, buddy, come here. You're not free to leave. Come here. Police, you're not free to leave. What's going on, man? What's going on what? Why did I get called here? I don't know why. Well, okay, so do you have a problem with your prescription here? Yes, I do. Okay, and do you think you're handling it in an appropriate manner? Yes, I do. Okay, because they don't, because they called us. Okay, that's fine. I want to hear your side, because they're telling me something right now, and I would like to hear from you first. This is what I'm going to tell you. Okay. I came here. Mm-hmm. My prescription was supposed to have been ready today. Okay. August 26th. Okay. Today. Uh-huh. I came here earlier at about 3:34 p.m. Okay. It still was not ready. Okay. Why? I mean, I'm not a pharmacist, but correct. Right. So I asked them, what the hell's going on? Right. What's going on with my prescription? Mm-hmm. I still have not gotten anything. Mm-hmm. They said, oh yeah, we'll get it ready. Mm-hmm. It's going to be ready in about 20 minutes. Okay. Well, I'll come back later. Okay. I actually work here. Right. So I'll come back here later. Okay. No big deal. Okay. We're just grabbing a few things. Uh-huh. I live down the street. Okay. I'll come back here later. Okay. That was at 3 o'clock. Right. It's now 8 o'clock. Right. They're closed. Okay. And
okay. So he goes in at 3 o'clock. They said it'll be ready in 20 minutes. So you give him a half hour instead. That's 3:30. Okay. Right. Why did you wait until 8 o'clock, 4.5 hours later, let's just say, and go when they're closed? Sir, if you work there, you know what time the pharmacy is closed. Why would you Why would you wait 4.5 hours after it's ready to go back and then get mad that they're closed?
Maybe the dude lost track of time. Maybe he was doing something that he wasn't supposed to be doing and lost track of time. That's the only way I can say, unless, the man is just an idiot.
My thinking is why do people get so upset at these businesses for closing at their normal time when you had 4.5 hours to go back if you're just down the street to go, and you know what time they close because you work there?
Because people are really dumb. This is a true story. I used one of the schools I taught at. There was a store across the street where we always used to go over and get a soda or get coffee or whatever. And I walked in there's this little old lady who worked there. I walked in one day and she was just all upset because someone had come in and just yelled at her and screamed at her for 20 minutes because, and I'm not making this up, because the lady the day before had not sold her enough gas and she ran out of gas.
Wait. She got mad because it sold her enough gas.
The day before, she did not sell this lady enough gas, and so she came in and yelled at this poor little lady because she did not get enough gas, and she ran out of gas that next morning.
But don't you buy your own gas?
Yeah.
You buy your own gas.
He's just saying this is another stupid reason why somebody got mad at somebody for something that's their doing, their fault.
Wow.
Oh.
This sounds like kind of the same thing. He waited too long. They closed. It's probably sitting in there in the bin waiting for him, and
Yeah, but he waited, and now he went when they're closed and got. These people, I swear.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
They work your nerves.
Where's my prescription?
Right.
Where's my email? Where's my
your brain?
anything?
Right.
Nothing.
Understandable.
Where's your
I
brain?
need my shit. Where is my goddamn prescription?
Right. Okay. Do you have your ID on you, sir?
They don't have it.
I'll try to remedy that.
What is the problem?
You got your ID on you?
I need it right now.
Okay.
You told me it was ready right now. Where is it?
What's your last name?
I mean, this is complete BS. I work here myself. I'm not trying to cause any sort of.
Not saying you are.
But what, man? If you tell me my shit's gonna be ready, my shit's gonna be ready. And if 3 hours later, 4, 6, 8 hours later, it's not ready, we have a problem.
No, I understand that, especially if it's something as. I can see that. Okay, have you anything to drink today?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay. You drove here?
I drove here. I did not drive here. My girlfriend drove here.
Okay. Where's she at right now?
She is actually this is our vehicle right
This
here.
Hyundai right here?
Yes.
Okay.
She's inside.
She's inside?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Can you stay with my partner here for a second?
I will.
We can go over by your car if you'd like. How long have you worked at Walmart?
About 4 months.
4 months? Okay. Have you had this issue before with your prescription not being ready or?
No.
No? Okay, this is the first time?
This is the first time. This is only the second time that I've done my prescription through them.
Who do you usually go? CVS,
Jewel.
Walgreens, Jewel? Okay.
Jewel.
Okay, and you
I
just
just started working with them.
you just switched it over when you started working here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously, if you work here, it's easier to pick up your. Okay,
Correct.
understandable.
I know this is around the general area where I used to live in Illinois because he said it's from Jewel.
Jewel is what, a pharmacy?
It's a grocery store with a pharmacy. It's like Jewel Osco. Osco's like the pharmacy side, but everybody just says Jewel or the Jewels. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a grocery store. It's owned by Albertsons. So, yeah. But see, anyway, where I go get my prescriptions, they suck at telling you that they're ready or that they're on hold. You got to go on the website and pretty much check for yourself. Be responsible for your own stuff. You can call, you can check the website. If they don't email you, it might be a glitch in their system, but you can call before you go.
But you know what I would do? I would call and make call for a prescription prescription before your prescription even runs out, before it even get low.
Yeah,
You
I
still have
do that.
enough before you go pick up.
I do that, but now I'm currently out of one of my medicines that my doctor's office is the one that's jerking around. I've called the doctor's office being like, can you send the refills in? Because I'm out and they're the ones being a pain. So you got to be on top of your own stuff. Be an adult, be responsible.
Exactly. And this dude here is, I don't, this is for him to show up late, like you say, he worked here and he knew what time the pharmacy closed and showed up late. Now he get mad that he can't get it. So in a way, it's his fault.
It's totally
In a way, it's totally his fault.
But yeah, totally is his fault.
Yeah, pharmacies aren't the best. But you have to be an adult and be on top of your own stuff. Does he rely on the cable company to then tell him every month, hey, you got to pay us, or does he have to pay it? They might send you the bill, but it's up to you to remember to pay it.
Right. Oh, you remember to pay it when they shut your cable off.
Right. But then is he going to go there and yell at them because he forgot to pay it and it's their fault? They shouldn't have shut it. No. Or maybe he would, but
he probably would. Actually, some nutcases would do that. You shut off my cable? Yeah, you didn't pay the bill.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, why do these adults not act like an adult and stay on top of their own stuff? It's your responsibility. It's not anyone else's.
Right.
I live right down the street.
Okay.
I just started working here. I've been in the restaurant industry. I'm a chef by trade. I've been in the restaurant industry forever.
Mm-hmm. When did you get this email saying it was a notification for the app or an email saying your medication was ready for pickup?
Days ago.
Oh, days ago.
Like a week ago.
Oh, you got notification a week ago.
Correct.
Okay.
And I, applied to because they send you an email.
Yeah.
You have a refill.
Okay. Would you like a refill or whatever?
Correct.
Right? And you responded.
So I responded.
Okay. When did you respond? A week ago when you got the notification?
I don't have my phone.
Okay.
I don't know where my phone is.
Okay.
But it was like days ago.
Okay.
We're talking 3-4 days ago.
Okay. And then when you applied from that, and then it gave you time and it finally said, hey, your refill's ready.
Correct.
Okay.
So now here I am to pick it up.
Okay.
We don't have it ready.
Okay.
What are you talking about, dude? You sent me this days ago. It was going to be ready today.
Okay.
That was when I showed up at like 3 o'clock.
Oh, you showed up at 3 o'clock today?
Correct.
Okay.
And they said, we're going to have it ready in about 20 or 30 minutes. Okay. I'm not going to wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back later. And okay, cool. We'll send you a message when it's ready.
Okay.
Nothing.
Oh, no message or anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
So I show up. Oh, we're closed. Where's my medication?
Okay.
What the hell, man? You sent me no email, no nothing, no.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my stuff?
I hear you.
This is not for like some normal thing. This is for serious shit, dude.
I hear you.
Where's my medication? Oh, we're going to call the police.
I get it. You're just trying to pay your medication. They're either saying they're closed or they aren't ready for it. So the issue with pharmacies.
My girlfriend's brother, actually, he was telling me how he was getting ready for the marathon, doing and he went to that store.
Nice.
They set him up, and he's like, "So, go there."
And you've gone there and got it checked out?
I haven't yet.
You haven't yet? Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just what you need then.
So I don't know where maybe she's getting questioned.
Oh, the
you
work
guys?
of it? Yeah, she's most likely talking to the officer in there.
I was gonna say I don't know where the hell she is because we're not. All we came here for was my medication, and that was it.
Maybe she saw something she liked and got lost shopping. Just make sure you don't go to Target because I hear women like to get lost in Target a lot. So.
The dosage.
I hear you.
And I said the last time we were here, we were already at the max dosage.
All right. So, Brian, you've had nothing to drink?
No.
Okay. Then why do I smell alcohol coming off of you?
You're already all the way over there, so you don't smell any alcohol.
Okay,
coming
so
out.
then you wouldn't be opposed to doing some field sobriety tests to make sure that you're okay?
Come on, dude.
I mean, if you haven't had anything to drink, then you should pass flying colors.
This is goofy. No, I'm not doing this. This is goofy.
So I'm gonna skip to the point. I know you were driving that car.
I was not driving that car.
You said you work here, right? You're an employee here.
Correct.
Then you are fully aware of how many cameras are on this building.
Correct.
So I've seen the cam already of you getting out of the car.
Right off of that side.
No. Right?
Yes.
No. Clear as day.
Yes.
Clear as day out of the driver's seat. And I would go out on a limb,
Never.
and I'm going to assume the keys are in your pocket to that car too. Okay. What about the other pockets? Now, I don't know where you've dumped your keys, but like I said, you're on camera getting out of
Nice
the
try.
Well, here's the
Nice
thing.
try.
So you're under arrest for 2 different reasons. 1, battery, and 2, for driving on a revoked driver's license.
Battery?
Turn around. Turn around.
No.
Turn around.
No.
Put your hands
No.
behind. We're not arguing here.
No. No.
Okay, go.
No. Are you kidding me?
That you're going on the ground. Stop fighting us. Stop fighting us. You're adding extra charges.
I'm not fighting anything. Look at me.
Also, as long as we're at it, they don't want you back on the property until further notice. So you're being trespassed at the moment until they say otherwise.
Can you pick up my identification off the floor?
I'll pick it up for you.
All of it? All of it?
I got it, buddy.
Put it in my pocket. In my pocket. In my pocket.
This is not how this works. I don't think you understand that. Can you grab that?
Yep.
In my pocket. In my pocket. What?
You don't like that?
You're gonna feel like a fool when you look at that camera.
I've already seen the camera.
I was not driving the vehicle, dude.
All right, then I don't know what I was looking at. I guess get in.
Then you're already looking at all kinds of type of shit.
While you're back here, your audio and video recorded.
That's great. You're a complete idiot.
No keys.
I want to know where he ditched the keys, though.
His white girlfriend's still inside.
There's no girlfriend.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm like, I literally watch the camera, pulls in, parks, driver's side door opens, and he gets out immediately and walks that way. Stared at the car a little bit longer. No one ever gets out.
Okay. Well, it's my girlfriend. Interesting. She gets me to because I'm so drunk.
You're not under arrest for DUI.
Right. I'm so drunk.
I just said you're not under arrest for DUI.
Right. You better not be.
No, you're under arrest for driving that vehicle while
I
revoked.
did not drive the goddamn vehicle.
Once again, you're on camera.
I don't care.
Okay.
Whoopee.
So you're under.
I did not drive the vehicle.
That and for battery.
I didn't touch anyone.
Also on camera.
Go ahead. Who did I touch?
The pharmacist.
When?
When you were inside.
When? Nice try, dude. No.
You're going to jail.
What?
For battery, for resisting, for driving on a revoked license.
I was not driving.
Once
dude.
again, you're on video.
I am not on video driving.
Okay. So those charges.
The man was charged with battery, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and driving while his license was revoked. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.
Well,
That was fun.
that was fun to watch. You know, they solved the case of the mysterious girlfriend also.
Yeah. There was none.
There was none.
Did he think the cop was just going to be like, okay, see you later? You know, he pushed the pharmacist. There's no way that he was getting off with that. It's funny how the cops let him stand there and lie.
I know.
How much of a, how humiliating would that be? standing there lying your ass off to a cop, and he's just letting you like dig your own grave.
I mean,
yes, it's one of those new self-driving ones, even though it wasn't a Tesla. It was the new Mitsubishi one, I guess.
Well, if you're in California, you get the self-driving car. It's a Jaguar.
It's a Jaguar? Is it
Yeah,
really?
yeah. I forgot what they call them, but they got like the big computer thing on top of the car, and it's like made by Jaguar.
Oh, see, I only thought Teslas had those, and then those Google cars that drive around taking the Google map, the street views for the Google Earth and all that, the Google Maps, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I thought they were the only ones that were like self-driving. I didn't know that Jaguar made one as well.
Yeah, they got
Jaguar.
Yeah, they about the only state that I know that have like the self-driving cars that you could set up an order and they'll just, be outside waiting for you when you get there, take you to your destination, and they'll drive back to their charging point.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I order like an Uber or a Lyft or whatever the case may be. If there's no driver that shows up, I'm not getting in the car. I mean,
okay,
I just don't trust those.
I'm like, can you imagine if you get in a self-driver car, no driver, and something goes wrong with the car?
Yeah, that's I don't have that much trust in technology yet.
No.
No thanks.
Especially having to sit in the back seat where you can't even like get to the driver's seat fast enough to try and gain some kind of control over the car. I mean,
right, exactly.
If it just malfunctions and I'm good.
Hey guys, I need to run. It's almost 8:00 and I've got an early morning tomorrow.
Okay, thanks for being here.
This was fun. This is great. This is a good way to spend a Wednesday night.
Yeah, it will.
All right. We'll see you guys bright and early at his place, I guess.
All righty.
Have a good night.
David E. Perkins, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Darren. Thank you very much.
I think we're gonna have to forego that last video. So,
y'all take care.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
we'll that's cool. That's cool. You could
because we're almost at 2 hours, so we'll save it for the next time we do Darren's.
Yeah, we can save the video for when we do Darren's part 2.
Okay. But it was fun. I had a good time.
Do we have an announcement to make yet, or are we gonna save it for later?
We could do it now and Sunday because there's not a lot of people here now. So we're gonna be moving our Wednesday stream to Thursdays. It'll be at the same time, but it's gonna be on Thursday instead of Wednesday.
Yeah, so we figured that it'll probably be better for us to move on Thursdays.
Yeah.
So if you want to, to be the exact same thing, we got a different background, but hey,
same show, just different day.
Show, different day,
different day, and that's gonna start next week, Thursday. It won't be Wednesday. It'll be Thursday. So we're gonna still have our show on Sunday, like normal time. That's not going to change, but Thursdays instead of Wednesdays. So we'll announce it again on Sunday, just as a reminder. And then, we have our Thursday shows instead of Wednesday.
And what is the theme for Sunday is
Grandparents Gone Wild. It's all about old folks getting in trouble with the law.
Well, she just being nice about it. She's saying grandparents gone wild. I'll call it Ulster's gone wild.
Ulster's gone wild. Yeah, either way, it's about older people that get in trouble with the law. And it's quite funny. Actually.
Yeah, especially one video that's, on a high, what is it? How they called it? Slow speed, what is it? A slow speed chase?
Yeah, slow speed chase. So well, I'm not going to give anything else away, but you got to be here to see it because it is quite funny. So that's going to be Sunday, and I don't know what we're doing next week for Thursday. Do we know what we're doing for Thursday?
Thursday, I think it was supposed to be bizarre,
bizarre and weird
and
body
weird
cam.
body
Yeah.
cams we'll be watching.
Yeah,
And believe me, we got some bizarre and weird. Even though I'm not saying that all body cams are bizarre and weird, but believe me, 2 of these body cam videos are very, very bizarre.
yeah, where people are just committing weird crimes. It's not the normal DUIs or trespassing or things like that. It's weird stuff. Like, have you done lost your mind? You know, but that's the next 2 shows coming up. So it'll be Sunday and Wednesday, or Thursday, sorry.
Yeah,
Thursday.
Sunday and Thursdays now. Sunday and Thursday, same time.
And we hope to see you guys there. And we appreciate you being here tonight. We know you have your choice in shows. So hope to see you again.
Can
Thank
we
you.
just, for one thing, can we give a round of applause for our lovely co-host, Ray Ray?
Why?
I said applause, Consuela. Thank you.
Give yourself applause too. I mean, there you go. All right.
And can we give our chat that applause also?
Yes. All right. We love you guys. We'll see some of you tomorrow at Hez. We'll see you Saturday at Hez, Sunday at our show, and Thursday at our show. So have a good night and thank you very much.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. See you Sunday.